EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from Foxborough. He'll take it in at the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon A-Chain. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground with A-Chan. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's A-Chan. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. Third and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. To return is Jermichael Hasty. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Play fake to Stevenson. Now Brissett. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. The motion man here is Bourne. On third down, they'll throw with Brissett. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
That's caught by Bourne. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Play action, and here's Brissett. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing again, Brissett. Downfield, he's got Bourne. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. So after one, it's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to Fox. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Brissett gonna throw again. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
To the air again is Brissett. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And the Patriots are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Stevenson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. first and 10. Off play action, it's Tua. Working across the field, there goes Hill. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Foxborough after this. Hill brought in motion. Tua going to give it to Achane. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jawan Bentley. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll go play action here with Brissett. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
To throw, it's Brissett on first and 10. Has completed to Douglas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
The motion man here is Bourne. Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. He pulls it in around the 5. To the pylon, he's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
Now Brissett throwing on 1st and 10. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save themselves.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've come to halftime here in Foxborough with the Patriots on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That one taken in by Douglas. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. That one to the veteran Hooper. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The motion man here is Bourne. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. He'll get this out quickly to his left. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Play fake to Stevenson. Now Brissett. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Brissett to throw on second down. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. They'll run. Stevenson. Good blocking, and he's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Washington now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Play action. Tagovailoa. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Jennings.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, and here's Brissett. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. they're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing again, Brissett. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Patriots first down. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll go play action here with Brissett. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
After playing pretty well the first 3 quarters, found themselves nursing a lead. It's a bad time to get the turnover bug here, Mike. I mean, that's twice now in the 4th quarter. They've turned the ball over, and instead of being in prime position to close this game out, they're fighting for their lives.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is... just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Back to throw is Tua. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Brissett gonna throw. Going up top. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are gonna get this back at their own 34-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, goes to ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They put Smythe in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That is incomplete. Go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. We're set now on 1st down. Here's a check down. Gibson out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.